I want to talk to you about the Santa Claus rally. Are you a believer? We haven't really talked about it this show. We're kind of in the middle of it right now. Do you see it coming through this year? We've never missed 3 years in a row. We haven't had it the last 2 years.
Listen, the consumer is showing that they have a lot of money left to spend, and I think that you're going to see that retail is going to show the numbers are very good this year, and I think that Santa Claus rally is going to show momentum into 2026.
All right. So equity market, we're seeing possibly a Santa Claus rally. You seem bullish, but we're definitely seeing a rally, despite today, actually, when it comes to metals. Just finished last week with gold at a record high, silver at a record high. Again, pulling back today, but still tremendous growth. And we were talking about the fact that for the first time, with the exception of COVID, since the dot-com bubble, an ounce of silver is worth more than a barrel of oil. What does that say to you about this market going into the new year?
Commodities have obviously over the last 3 years shown a lot of resilience, and I think it's going to continue. I think that most wealth management firms are saying that gold could hit $5,000 in 2026 an ounce. So I think that'll continue. Silver right along with it. A number of reasons for that is a lot of trepidation in regards to equity pricing, and then you're also seeing a lot of stuff coming out of Washington where we're not really getting our fiscal house in order. So all of that's a great backdrop. All
right, your word of the day today is momentum. What momentum are you looking at? So much momentum going on. What particular area of momentum are you seeing? And is it momentum that carries into the new year? Does it carry through next year?
As a portfolio manager, loving the momentum I'm seeing from a number of different sectors. One, communication services. Two, the industrials. Three, the financials, all done very well. When you look at the financials, AI is kind of leading the charge there, making sure that these financials are acting more like tech companies. On the industrial side, you're seeing that the data center build out and all this money that came out of the government to rebuild national infrastructures is going to propel that sector even further. And then you're going to see communication services. I think with all the consolidation you've seen this year, you're going to really start to see that sector shine as well.
We're just showing it best performing sector year to date. It's also your pick for us today.
Yep.
So that's some of the momentum you're talking about. You see the momentum in that particular sector carrying into the new year. I know you can't talk specific stocks, but is there a certain theme that you're looking at in comm services?
Yeah, well, listen, the theme is, again, what I just talked about, which is the consolidation. I've never seen it before in my career where you can this much consolidation over the last year, companies merging, and I think that's going to be great for profit margins. I also think that there's going to be a lot of interesting IPOs that come out. I think SpaceX, to name one, is going to really propel that sector and give it a catalyst to go even farther into the next year.
Well, you think SpaceX goes into comm services, not tech?
I think that when you're looking at the satellites and all that, what I'm talking about, I think you're going to really see the change in how we traditionally look at communication services over the next decade.
All right. Coming up later this week, we get the Fed minutes. Last day of the year. We're kind of used to some backwards-looking data, delayed data this year due to the government shutdown. How meaningful are these Fed minutes, especially for your thoughts going into 2026?
I think they're really interesting. I mean, listen, in order for us to be propelled higher in 2026, I think the rates and where they are going to be is going to be a huge backdrop. And so when you have administration that's really pushing for lower rates, I think that's going to help businesses be able to get better lending, and for consumers to be able to either buy real estate or to invest in their businesses who are small business owners. So I think all this is really important when you're looking at a backdrop of having 2026 be a positive year.
How many cuts do you see coming up next year? And can these Fed minutes, can they change your mind, knowing the change that we're going to see on the FOMC next year with Jay Powell's replacement and maybe some other key members also changing?
Listen, the Fed has a hard task right now, right? I mean, you have the fact that they have just lowered rates, and you're going to have a new Fed chair come in who is under the pressure of the presidency to possibly lower rates even further. I can't see more than one or two, honestly, because I think this Fed has a difficult job in keeping inflation low, and that inflation is going to be a big part of how they make that decision, and it's going to be very interesting to see.